apart from nothing's going to be coming through yet. Okay, stop that. Your live audience will totally see you in a moment. I'm like, yeah, well, let me know exactly when. Thing with this, the feedback on when it's actually running is terrible, which has probably just gone onto the stream. Hey guys, and welcome to the Saturday stream. We are playing Kerbal Space Program, and I've got to tell you, I was partying until about 11 hours ago, so I'm feeling super pip and ready to go. So let's have a look around what's actually... I was fairly sure that I had actually left something in orbit. It turns out, yes indeed I did. There was this weird craft. Hey ZTech, hey Wise, hey Luna. Cop Luna, been some time. How's pregnancy treating you? You having fun there? I hear it's one of the funnest parts of being a woman, right? Waking up every day, throwing up everywhere, swelling up in unusual places. Yeah, sounds like fun to me, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, so we've got this guy here. You guys may remember that it comes with a whole host of return vessels. So that was pretty good. It was a good fun time out and about. We've got a little bit of fuel left. I'm going to close this if I can. So we're going to see if we can find some more junk. We are essentially killing time before the Dres crew need to come home. Now this looks like something that we could definitely work on getting into the right spot. Do you reckon if we go add maneuver and wait till the next orbit... Oh no, that's further away. Second orbit's no good. Third orbit is terrible. Okay, so that's a pretty poor plan there. That's a pretty poor plan. Let's try this one. Do we have any way of engaging? We don't. That's a little bit of a shame there. Let's try this one. Okay, there we go. I can make this one work. Someone in the background. I heard something at the beginning. There is someone in the background. Hey, Pure Gamer, how's it going? She's run away now. She obviously doesn't want to talk to you. So yeah, no, my girlfriend, Miss Lines, in the background. Sometimes she'll be here, sometimes she won't. Normally she's not here during streams because she, I don't know, hates me or something. Hey, anti-space conspiracist, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? We're going to figure out. So this one without the point is, I believe, where I'm at. Oh, man, is my brain really so dead already? Actually, honestly, I think it is. Is that going to be a workable solution for me? That is. Look how tiny a maneuver that needs to be to actually make it work. And then at this point, we can start trying to come closer. Does that look like something we can do? Or is this something we actually want to be arranging on the other side? I'm enjoying pregnancy, but what more like is making a baby. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Right, let's just give it a little push, see if we can bring these together. No, we can't. I just wanted to see if that was a thing we could do on the other side. So yeah, I'm going to make this close encounter, and then we'll figure out what we're actually going to do today. Today we've got obviously the Dres boys to bring home. There is of course still the Eve contract looming over my head. This is something that I'm not. We've got to get done. Like, we've got to get a guy down onto Eve and back, right? That's the thing. Landstrider, my buddy! Been some time, man. How are you doing? I've got to be honest. I'm on the other side of a party right now, so I'm feeling a little bit woo. We love VTech. Hey, what a great name. How's it going? How's it going? Let's go around this way. Let's walk to this next maneuver and get our stuff done. Can Poland into space? Can any country ball into space? You decide. I think Poland ball could into space. You know, get big catapult, right? That's what you need. Like set up atop of one of the mountains. You have this big wide shape of, like, I don't know, pylons or something, and you put him into the little sling. And I don't know, would England ball kind of drag him back? Is it England ball or Britain ball? Britain ball? I think we'll go with Britain ball. No, I am not high. Oh man, no, I wish. That would make this a lot easier. No, I am literally... Sadly, I have the volume off. I don't want to wake anyone where I'm staying. That's a shame. Where are you staying, buddy? What's going on? I'm trying to get tea in me. It was my friend's 50th. Of all numbers, my friend's 50th. I didn't realise he was quite so old. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with being old. It happens to all of us, I'm told. Is that the one I was going for? I seem to have lost my target. So I've got a theory that it's gone and deorbited. I feel that maybe it has, because we went round and it was close to the atmosphere. I think maybe, yeah, something did our work for us there. This could be a thing that's happened. It's a little annoying because I was just setting stuff up to do stuff with it. What about this? Let's try this one instead. That's actually not great. I would have preferred to have done an easy manoeuvre. All right, what can we do here? Is that just pushing out? That is just pushing out, but we can get an encounter just there, and so I'm going to do with that. That's a 232 delts. I don't see how many delts we got. That is quite the manoeuvre. Yeah, I think you didn't know about cards. Okay. Yeah, okay. Chat is good. Asking what's going on and things like that. Cool. Hang on a sec. The stream is an hour early. Is it? No. No, it's 2 o'clock. I'm not an hour early, am I? No, okay, cool. You worried me. At a hostel in Colorado. Very cool. Wow, nice, man. Nice. Yeah, that sounds awesome. We're just hanging out, I'm guessing. Let's warp to next maneuver node. Let's get this done. I've been sat around chatting, not really doing anything. That's a thing. Yeah, no, why? So have you just gone through daylight savings or something? Oh wow, we're supposed to be doing that at some point, right? We've got to go 4 weeks. We go forward, backwards, an hour. I never know where we are. Did anyone watch the Ariane 5 launch earlier? No, I was asleep. Sorry, I woke up at half 1. 14 hours ago. No, I was too busy celebrating my friend's birthday. Sorry. To be honest, I didn't know it had actually gone down. What were they launching? I mean, obviously the Ariane 5, but what was the payload? What was on top? Keep me informed, as this week, I am not a well-informed space geek. I unfortunately missed all the news yesterday because yesterday was when Fridays are normally when I get all my space news, which is good because it keeps it all fresh in my brain. And I can just oh man, this is slow. Of course this is slow. I forgot how slow this was. This is a nuclear engines only. I mean, I could fire up the rapiers, but I don't think that's what we're doing. What is this over here? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Why is it telling me I'm getting further from my burn as I'm trying to do my burn? What is this? Does anybody know what's going on here? Control from here. You know what? I might just land these guys. So what was I controlling from? What was I controlling from? We Love VTech has got the first like. Congratulations! I always like it when people do that. Always like it. The payload was okay. We're gonna get some information here. See, now I'm wondering whether I want to be doing this or whether I just wanted to send this payload out there. Like, this one here. Can we decouple this one individually? It's going to throw me slightly out of line, but I reckon that can go 12 dogs and a cow, really. The IntelliSat 37E and another satellite that I'm not sure. So IntelliSat, I believe, yeah, is the ones we don't talk about. Anti-space, whilst yeah, I am also slightly excited for Matt Lone's new video. I mean, is that not something to be mentioned at the end of my stream? I mean, do you find me so boring already that you're really like, yep, someone else? Someone else. Can we burn this up? This is taking some time. I'll tell you what, let's get cracking on it. We can turn this like couple of minute burn into a couple of second burn. And we're just gonna trust that Kerbal can into space, confirmed. It's true, Kerbals can into space. It's weird. Alright, let's keep this rolling. Are we going to be looking like we're anywhere near on target? I doubt it. If we just keep this burning like this, though, it should be interesting. When this gets down to about 10 meters per second, I'm going to cancel this out and see what is going on. And then, once we've done this rendezvous, capture, and deorbit, we're going to go and try and get the Dres guys home. Because, you know, they've been out there a long time now. Oh, no, I wanted to have a look at that. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. How close do you reckon we can get? I mean, 2 kilometers is pretty close, but we can probably get in closer there. 1.4 kilometers. That seems pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to warp over here, and then I'm going to drop one of the payloads. Oh, excuse me. Oh, organic peddler, hey. Okay, that sounds good, Landstrider. That sounds, relaxed, shall we say. Twitchi, do you know the game Halcyon? That's Halcyon, right? Halcyon 6? No, I don't, off the top of my head. No, I don't. Alright, later's anti-space conspiracist. Go have fun. Okay, coming in. I'm actually choking on tea. I made a swallow there, and it didn't swallow very well. Ugh. That went bad. I'm also going to open a window, because, man, I am warm. I was cold when I started, but now I'm warm. It's a space strategy. Well, with a name like Halcyon, you would expect it to be so. So, first thing I want to do is extend that solar panel, because there's nothing worse than not having control. Can we also extend this antenna without clipping? There is clippage issues here, so let's retract that. I'm going to pop this out, if at all I can. If at all I can. Can I please? This one? Okay, decouple. This should just float nicely out. Let's, now that we've done this, get rid of all those menus. I wish I'd set all this lot up on action groups, but as it is, looks like it's doing quite well. Let's extend this antenna as well. I'm going to swap this round to locked. Nice. Just so I can see what's going on. That way. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I like these little things here. Extend solar panel as well. These little, like, catching mechanisms. How much power do we have? We actually have quite a bit. That's cool. That's cool. So in here, is that the one I'm aiming for? Yeah, okay, that's the one I'm aiming for. Set as target. The only reason I could... Ooh, that's getting close quick. That is getting close quick. Let's try and do something about this. If I hold stability there, and then I'm going to use my monoprop the majority of the time, I think. Like that. That should be doing it, I hope. So, let's have a look at the engineer. Let's get the rendezvous box up. Show engineer. So, here we should have... intercept angle. That's not quite what I'm going for. Distance? Is that, like, natural distance now? Oh, okay, right, what we're going to do... Where is it? Actually, honestly, where is it? Okay, there we go. 3.5 kilometers. So we're going further. Let's just stop, shall we? Is that engine not activating? There we go. I wonder why that didn't activate properly. Okay, here we go. Further away. It's always a good one. Okay, coming in at 30 meters per second. I quite like the 30 meter per second approach. Should cover the kilometers. You are a real KSP player, Twitchy. Debris everywhere. Oh man, you have no idea. Well, you probably do have an idea, but look. I mean, like, look, and that's just around Kerbal. We come out even further. We've got more debris around the entire solar system. I particularly like these little clusters. They're good fun there. I need to... Does this... Okay, I'm back. I had to have a real nasty blah, blah, blah. But that's cool. I swear I started a new trend at school. I regretted introducing country balls to my history teacher. Like, historians must love it, right? Like, lol, these historical contexts in the form of funny internet stuff. Yeah, that's good phrasing there. Good phrasing. Coming in good. Coming in fine. Just gotta get this down. Hopefully we're on like an intercept course. Hopefully we're on a collision course, actually. I mean, who doesn't want to collide with a bit of space junk? ESA, NASA, Roscosmos, JAXA. All these people don't want to collide with space debris. Okay, let's start slowing ourselves down. What is this? Looks like a booster core. Let's turn around and look like this. Okay, that's cool. Gonna have to stop at almost a moment's notice, so this should be good. Should be good. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like it's just a liquid booster core there. I am now facing backwards. That's not ideal. Not facing backwards. Traveling backwards. Traveling backwards. Let's turn the RCS back on. This should be nice and easy just to slide on in there now. We're gonna try and just snap it out of the air. And also, that's not very PG. You can't laugh like that. Okay, can we set this as a target somehow? Because at the moment, it appears that I'm focusing on the top half of it. So if we just kind of push my attack down the bottom there. It might be spelled debris in English, but like I understood what they meant. I am like the ultimate anti-grammar Nazi. Yes, you can tell by the way I didn't like speak. How is the Kessler syndrome coming out? It's coming on quite well. Thankfully, I seem to be doing just enough to stop my game crashing. That is the main concern of mine, is the fact that like my game crashes quite a lot because of the amount of stuff I've got on the go. Am I going up and over this? Are we not? What's going on here? That was a bad move. Why are you bouncing like that, buddy? Why are you bouncing like that? I just need to get a fix on one bit. I mean, it's out and armed, right? Yeah, you can't really do anything about that. Am I going to like snap it on its top edge? Fine, we'll come in at this angle then. Yep, totally how I wanted to do it. Let's just wait until the swoop takes us to where I want to be. I don't think it is going to, so let's try it like this instead. Turn it like this. Do you reckon we can attach to this decoupler? Is that a thing I can do? No, I want to go up, not down. Up, not down. Because I'm facing my target at all times. When I go round, I pivot. So that's good. Bit more like this, please. Okay, slow down, slow right down, and go. All right, this should have it. That's a nice straight connection, right? Pop. Okay, there we go. That was a little bit harder than I was expecting, but orbit. We want to go retrograde, and we're going to try and push this thing out of orbit. I still can't believe I didn't put any parachutes on it. It's, wow, that's a lot of letters there that I don't understand. Oh, we're going to pivot. The whole time I keep doing this, we're going to pivot. Now, what I should do is try and find the centre of mass. The thing is, I was fairly sure that when you targeted this, it was supposed to target the centre of mass. This is going to take time. This is going to take a lot of time. Look at this Apple apps here. Periapps even. Periapps is what I'm talking about. Don't hire a VTech. Why would you not hire a VTech? Let's wait until we swing round to face this direction again. Retrograde and keep going. Vanos Gaming fan. Got to admit, I do enjoy a bit of Vanos. Quite fun. It is a lot of just screaming at the microphone. But, it's all good. It's how they make their money. Can't argue with that. I think we need to change the orientation here. I don't know about you guys. Maybe like try and face that way a little bit more. Let's wait until this swings round like so. Foreign language time, is it? Oh, joys. Always good when I can't read what's going on. Alright, are we headed up or down? We are headed up. That's fine. That's fine. If I just leave this like this, that should be good, right? We're just about fighting the power of the RCS. RCS plus thrust. We're losing 100 meters a few seconds. Transfer the fuel. That's not as much fun. That's not as much fun at all. But yeah, you guys are probably right. See that? Like my brain is mush today. I need you guys' help, right? Out. What are you doing there? Let's turn that off. You. I don't have a control from here option. Oh, it's because I had a little bit... Oh, I shouldn't have transferred that fuel across. Alright, okay. Alright. How are we going to do this? I actually don't know how we're going to do this. Let's try and stop this down. Do a bit of that. Maybe a little RCS to help. I'm not sure if this is helping. Are we slowing down? Are we going more? Are we slowing down? It's hard to tell, you know. Okay, yes, we are actually slowing down. Joys. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Go back this way. Language war. I mean, you guys can just throw everything you like in, but I have no idea. No idea at all. Okay, so what we need to do is take this up to Apple Apps. Obviously, we've not got enough fuel to do it any other way. Language war. Bjork. Yeah. I can't hear. Tidak saya bukan dari Indonesia. Yeah, my accents are poor. I know this. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright, we are losing literal hundreds of meters per second now. That's fine. That's fine. It's going to take a little while, but we do have the oomph that we need. Next time, I will definitely like to do that a little bit better. Sheena, hey, how's it going? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Ikroy's dropping. Oh, now is that Korean, Japanese, Mandarin? I literally have no idea. Sheena, do you know any foreign languages? It turns out it's the day for just throwing random words in languages that I don't understand at me. Which, you know, it's a great idea. You just destroyed the Malay language's pronunciation. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna like destroy it. Ikroy's like, it's Chinese. I mean, what, Mandarin, Cantonese, or one of the other weird dialects that I know nothing about. Could be any of them. Could be any of them.
You should do this while you're partying.
What? Stream whilst I'm partying? No. I mean, like maybe with like the whole group of people around, that could be interesting. But I didn't know Chinese Google translated it. Okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Much better at pronunciation while drunk.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'd throw myself full-heartedly at it if I was a lot more drunk. Hangover today, so that's why I'm a little bit slower than I normally am. So we're going to talk a little bit like this. I don't think I've got the monoprop to get myself down into orbit. Look, we're nearly out of monoprop. Monoprop is kind of like a type of fuel. Monopropellant, because most propellants are two types of propellants, whereas this is only one, so you get a monopropellant. Well, it can't be a unipropellant, I have no idea. I suppose it doesn't have a horn on its head, right? Earl Grey, the king of teas. Soviet vodka, welcome. Yeah, I see you, man. I see you. More importantly, I remember you. Okay, how far past Apple Apps are we? I think we're far enough for me to like do this. Let's have a look at our timer here. Still 33 days. Still 33 days until the Dreddscraft need to do a maneuver, and then beyond that, 14 years before we can complete the game. Barely know Russian. I literally know no Russian. Niet. There we go. That's the full gamut of how much Russian I know. Hey, here's a guy. Bacon Guild away. Big shout out to all Bacon Guild members. You know who you are. More importantly, I know who you are. The Bacon Guild are people. I barely know English. Yeah, I can just about. You know, I've picked some up. I've picked some English up over time. Oh, so we're down to 78 kilometers. This is pretty good. I would like to get a little bit of time acceleration here, I think. Okay, there we go. We're just going to burn on the monoprop now and just see how deep we go. It's not going to be deep enough. It's going to be one of these days where I'm just like, wow, now we get to watch this go around. She get player 2 to comment with. I think she's going around doing stuff, being like productive after a party. Like obviously the party was here, and I did take a picture of the pile of bottles on the windowsill to go and like put on Twitter, but for some reason my phone wouldn't connect to my computer, so I couldn't put it across. And I don't have Twitter on my phone because it's too old to support the app properly. Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. Let's get rid of this. I've kind of put it there unnecessarily stuff. Just to begin with, this has already taken longer than I thought it would, but as these things always do. Yeah, what's half an hour to deorbit stuff, eh? What is half an hour to deorbit stuff? Did I literally not graze the atmosphere? Oh no, it's 72. I thought it was 62. I read that wrong. Well, this is never coming home. Okay, let's go and see what's going on with the Dredgecraft, shall we? Do any of my mods know what VTech said? Okay, cool. Zed's over it. Okay, let's have a look here and see what's going on. What is it we need to do? Okay, so these guys, for those of you who weren't aware, have just left the surface of Dredz. Unfortunately, I used the Kerbal alarm clock to tell me when to leave, but it didn't line up right. When I actually went to perform the manoeuvre, I just could not get an actual encounter. So I had to put this second manoeuvre down to make it work. So we're going to go do that now, if that's all right with you guys. Just a little like scene setting about what's actually going on. People are asking what's going on. That's good. Wow, look at this. This was not like this when I left it. This gap was not here as big as that. Not even close. So yeah, here we have Jedsby, Jatris, and Angus Kerman, the most far-flung Kerbals we've had so far, as long as you don't count Jeb. And nobody counts Jeb. I should probably point out, Jeb, if you're wondering, is currently out in the furthest reaches of the Kerbal system, waiting for an Elu encounter. I missed it the first time, which obviously meant that, you know, we've got to wait around for a long time. Oh, excuse me, let me just cough everywhere. I'm sure you guys think that is ideal YouTube material, right? I mean, I know I do. Is it a glitch? I should imagine yes, it is a glitch. The thing with the heat shrouds is they have got like 3 or 4 separate places they can be. Like the top edge can either connect straight to it, or it's got one click further down, or something funny like that. And then this one is that. So you want to send Jeb into the sun next time? No, I want him to just stay on Elu and be gone. The thing is, if we kill Jeb by sending him into the sun, he'll be back in a couple of hours. So. No, I don't want to send Jeb into the sun. I want to send him to Elu to never come back. I don't like him. I don't like Jeb at all. He's a glory hunting, first place stealing, other words that mean bad things person, Kerbal. But no, as a person, he's a bad person. Okay, we've got 1500 meters per second burn. 3 meters 40. I thought I'd do it out here just to see how extreme it was going to be. You can disable the respawn until he's permanently gone. Yeah, but that's a thing. He reminds me of Spoon Killer. Who's Spoon Killer? Delete that on close. Close the alarm. The maneuver node's already there, so there's no need to replace it. Right, let's do this burn! Let's do the burn! It's a bit messy on the inside of my system here. Let's get rid of that so we can kind of see what's going on. It's still a bit messy on the inside of my system. I need to cough again. So not ZTech, Landstrider, sorry. They say here's a crazy idea. Instead of deorbiting the junk from the into the atmosphere, eject it from the solar system, which would probably be easier. Like, we all know the ridiculousness of space, right? Once you're in orbit, it's actually easier to go somewhere else than it is to get back, right? Are we all comparing languages? Did you really make your own asteroid belt? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. I should probably get a picture of this and be like, who needs pre-made asteroids or something like that. Let's do this. Let's try and get... Is that a good picture? Let's... Watch out for that on my Steam account. That will be there now. This comment is just because a lot of things just kind of spark off entire cascades of comments. VTech. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, I had a little instability in my stomach there. I feel this needs some hot chocolate. I don't know about you guys. Unfortunately, I have a feeling when I was making my hot chocolate, I made it a little weak. which is just going to be disappointing. You know, drip down my hand. Oh, player 2, could you get me some keyboard? Hot chocolate on my keyboard again, always, literally without fail, every stream. Can I get under there? Always good when you're saying under a key, right? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, press the escape key. That's fine. All right, we're cool. Is everybody else cool like that? I think everybody's cool. So if one takes a look at the Final Fantasy X second language, apparently yes equals aim. Like Square, they put a lot of effort into their games, but never into the languages. You really like that nickname? It works. Player 2 is a fairly standard thing for your girlfriend. It's been battered around for a long time. What is this on my spoon? I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to drink. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's a good one. I could go for a hot chocolate right now. Of course you could, Anti-Space Conspiracy. I mean, like, honestly, who could not do with a hot chocolate right now? If you dare have the bravery, tell me that you don't like hot chocolate, and I will call you a liar. Probably. Kerbin sets target. We need to know where we're going, right? Oh man, that was bad. Well, we're still pointed in that direction, so that's fine. Got to remember that you can't set a target in the middle of doing a maneuver, because that just ends up pointing you in the wrong direction. It's horrible. I'm sure I should have met it by now. There it is. Stop. I saw it and it went too far. I saw it and we went too far. I like cold chocolate. Oh, Wise, you always have to be weird. For ice cold chocolate. I like hot chocolate. Returning. Hot chocolate is good, but I haven't had one in about 4 years. My friend, go and like do yourself a favour. Like let yourself have something nice. Okay, here we go. Closest approach is getting close. How close can we get this close approach? We're going to be coming in very hot. Very, very hot. Which, of course, means we need to aerobrake on the way in. Well, I mean, why would we not there? Why would we not? Let's focus on Kerbin and see where we're going. Oh, another coughing fit on the way. Have a good drink of chocolate just to try and get rid of that. So here we go, focusing on Kerbin. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty good. If I come in until it's a little bit better, like that, okay, that's good. Then somewhere along the line, oh, excuse me, guys, excuse me very much. I reckon somewhere about here we want to do a inclination burn, but we're going to set all this up, and then I'm going to do a time warp, and then things are not going to work out right, are they? Because Kerbal and its weird number system. So something like that. And that's 47 meters per second. That's cool. I can live with that. And we want to go back in this way. That was a nice little connection with something there, wasn't there? Like that. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. What is that? It's a moon encounter! Okay, alright, fine. I was like, there's something weird going on here, and I don't know what it is. It's getting nice and close to Kerbin. There we go. That's an impact. As long as we can make that impact work, then we're good. May I suggest establishing an orbit around the planet without aerobraking? Yeah, I mean, you can suggest that. 600 meters per second, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Precise maneuvers would be handy. Would be. Oh, pictures are being shared. Let's have a look at them quick. Oh, it's Belgian ball. Okay, fair enough. I was going to call it Poland ball then. I was like, no, you can't do that. It's racist. Right, let's warp to the next maneuver node. See how much we have missed the planet by because of floating point dynamics. Oh, actually, it stays there. It stays there. That's good. That's pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll make a quick save before the maneuver node. Oh, hey, Landstrider's outside. Awesome, awesome. What does everyone like in their coffee? 2 sugars? No, 3 sugars, mate, thanks. No.com. Is that actually a website? I hope it is. Aha! Yeah, should I do it? That's a terrible website. Hey Finguba, how you doing, buddy? How are you doing? Malaysia Ball totally did not accidentally flip Indonesia Ball's flags upside down during an international sports game. Of course not. I mean, why would they? Why would they? Come on, Drez crew. You can do it, buddies. You can do it. I believe in you. Wow. 200 days. You sound weird on new drugs. Oh, you sound weird. Are you on drugs? No, I'm not on drugs. Man, I don't know why people keep asking me this. I really, like... If you think you need drugs to get this hyper, then can I have some, please? Like, because you really don't. You can just be hyper. It's a thing. It's a brain abnormality, actually. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. Are you bothered by brain abnormalities? Because I got bad news for you, son. Alright, getting in close. Getting in close. Let's turn that debris off. Debris! Literally the worst bit. I like my coffee like my husband, black and very sweet. Oh, Luna, I love hearing about your relationship. It's so lovely. Oh, I'm having a little coughing fit again. Sorry about that. Every time I make myself laugh, I'm just like... It's horrible. I thought I'd be over it by today. Wait. Why didn't the maneuver click? Oh, because I didn't actually set up an alarm. I was just like, yeah, do this for me. Okay, we can do this another way though. Look, watch. I might be focused on the moon, but that's okay. Do I have connection? I cannot. There we go. For some reason, despite stopping the warp, the auto warp was still engaged, which was a little bit weird, but we can live with that. We can live with that. Let's get in nice and close. We do, of course, have this high orbit refuel in case we need it. Should have done a... Whoop. Should have done a quick save. Let's do this now before we actually... He is actually on drugs that keep him from being even more Well, then, sure, I wasn't going to, like, spill that all across the internet, but yeah, I am. I have calmed down drugs. So... They're not as much fun, though. Let's be honest. Right, 32 kilometer periaps. Well, that's a death waiting to happen. Let's run with it. I did do a quick save, right? I'm gonna overrun that quick save. Landstrider's taking a break, guys. Landstrider is taking a break, which is totally fine. When you find yourself at the point where you're like, I'm not having much fun, then you should definitely stop. Literally everywhere in Poland wiki note. What? That's you? When the moon has moons. Okay. What moon has moons? Or are we talking about my moons? Like, I put a lot of satellites up. Okay, here we go. We're coming in. We're coming in. This is going to be intense, guys. This is going to be intense. Before we hit the atmosphere, I am, of course, going to be burning these engines full blast. Probably as we hit the atmosphere. I don't know, where do you guys think? Probably like this far out. Just as we pass the moon, right? Just as we pass the moon. Now, of course, we do have a quick save because, you know, this return never goes well. So, we'll see what happens here. There it is. There's the beautiful ball that we call home. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. It must be... Like, think about the guys in the future that are going to return from their, like, barren explorations of the outer solar system, because it's going to be horrifically boring out there, right? And then you come back and you see this. I know, it's a bit weird saying space is boring, but space really is, like, the things in space, super good, super... Well, it looks like we're not getting back this way. That was supposed to be an aero brake. Why is that not a thing? Alright, let's see how fast we're going and see how much we can slow ourselves down by. Yeah, that... You guys saw me set it up to a 30-kilometer drop, right? Probably should have done a thing. Probably should have done. Double checked it. That's what I mean by a thing. Yeah, we do not have the fuel for this. Good job I made a quick save. That's annoying. That's actually annoying. Well, it's one of the problems that I run into quite often with Kerbal, is the fact that I set something up, slipped on the toilet, and nearly hit my head on the toilet paper, lol. I know that's like almost death, but that's quite funny. Okay, so Watching my fuel burn out. Watching my fuel burn out. Watching my fuel burn out. We're gonna let this connect all the way, just in case we don't have to revert. Well, not revert, reload. But I'm looking at how straight this line is. I'm looking at how much fuel we don't have. Yeah, like there is literally zero way of us coming home like this. Yeah, no, this is not going to work, is it? Let's go through the time warp. Time warp. I'm sure Lance Strider gets the reference. But a small chance that I made a travel video. Travel videos would be good, man. Travel video would be good. I'd be very interested to see what you're up to, you know. I'm ill. I'm ill. I need to blow my nose on this stuff. I should have muted the microphone there, guys. Sorry. had mucusy things to deal with. Okay, let's come back out and see what just went on there. I mean, like, honestly, what just went on there? Gilly Kerbin. 32, okay? 32 kilometres. Are we ready for it to go wrong, though? I'm going to show you that this happens. So there's 32 kilometres. Are we going to hit time warp? Oh, so this time it's just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just going to sit here. Well, okay. Well, now that I've got that selected, let's just leave that there, shall we? Must be as I go through the sphere of influence, right? That must be the problem. 32 kilometres, look. 32 kilometres. 32 kilometres. That's inside the atmosphere. Pop. That's changed. 32 kilometres. Okay, cool. Why couldn't that do that last time? Obviously, I needed to just keep an eye on it, right? Obviously. 32 kilometres. This is going to get hot. Let's go from geostationary and try and slow down there. Did Bjork equal must in English? I don't know. I was looking at the Slovakia Ball part of the Poland Ball wiki. I've never been on the Poland Ball wiki. I didn't know there was a Poland Ball wiki. I was just like, these comics are funny. Why is Poland's flag in country balls is upside down Indonesia? Probably because their flag is very similar. I'm guessing they both have very similar flags. That would be my guess. Okay, how much are we going to lose off our peri-ups? Because I don't want to go much further. I don't want to like go too deep. Too deep hurts. Do I save here? No, I'm not going to save here. Because there is one other plan. Okay, so we've been coming in really close. We could go out nice and far and just kind of hit the atmosphere at... not hit the atmosphere, hit the orbit. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, that's my heat shield, right? Yeah. Oh, no, my heat shield blew up. Oh, that's not great. Okay, should have decoupled sooner. I might go back and do that if this... Yeah, this is going to explode. Let's watch the explosions. That's nice. Oh, look, still stuff over there. Go on, engines, explode! Explode! Don't just sit there. Lol. Okay, let's try that again, but a little bit better. I came down too deep, as previously mentioned. Give me the scroll. Give me the scroll. Thank you. Is that Kerbin over there? Let's just focus view. That's what I want. Thanks. As long as this carries on being the same, I'm going to be all good. Where am I? I'm over there. Okay, let's come in relatively fast. It's quite interesting watching the two sort of get close like this, the way they're just kind of falling together. Really gives an idea of like how gravity actually works. It's cool. It's cool. When are we doing the rovers? Tuesday. Tuesday is always the subscriber stream. No, we're not always. The subscriber streams will always be Tuesday. Let's put it that way round. That's what I mean. For those of you that are not aware and watching, on Tuesday I'll be doing a subscriber challenge stream. There is a mountain on Kerbin. We'll have a look at it in a second. There's a mountain on Kerbin that's almost directly up by the time you hit the peak. So I thought it would be a very good idea to challenge you guys to see if you could build rovers that could climb it. I don't want rocket-powered rovers, though you can put a rocket on the back if you want. But I'm really looking for something that climbs under rover power rather than flies up there like a jet. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let's try this approach. I think this should work for us. Let's come out here and have a look at that. It's going up a little bit, not too much. Let's come back towards this. So, the more I go towards the blue circle, the higher my periaps is going to go. The more I go towards the yellow circle, the lower my periaps is going to go, but the slower I go through the atmosphere. So I want to try and hit the ideal part in between where I'm not moving my periaps up. Okay, well that seems very close actually. Okay, that will do me. We're probably going quite well now. Looking at my periaps, as long as it doesn't go that back below. I'm guessing you didn't see my rover. Then it's 90% rocket. No, I've not looked at the rockets yet. The rovers yet. Ooh, excuse me. What's 1 + 1? Window. Lol. Or 11. I mean, it's obviously not 2. That's just ridiculous. Okay, are we gonna burn this through? Looking at my periaps, it's actually got to where I don't want it to be. Let's go back over this way and do a little bit of a burn over here. Just a little bit of a burn. Just to start bringing it back up. Somewhere closer to the 35, I think, would be nice. Not sure how deep this can go and survive. Here goes the fuel. Fuel is spent. Okay, we're going to do a small decouple. Pop. And we're going to go in on the heat shield. This will be interesting. We've got 800 ablator just at the top there. Let's watch it drift. Equals Beethoven. Nice, nice. Wow, TSG, that's quite a post. I'll let someone else approve that. I think that'll be a... Are there any 8-year-olds on? Probably. There normally are. There might be 8-year-olds listening. I saw Sheena was here earlier, and she has younger than 8-year-olds. So... The ball of the city... Ah, okay. Let me hit show on that. That'll probably make more sense for people if I do that. Okay, we are coming in at nearly 5 kilometers a second. I believe in the heat shield, though. I believe in the heat shield. Do we? Do we believe? Come on, guys. Tell me you believe. Tell me you believe. It's the only way we're going to do this, so... No, it can't be getting that hot already. That's the whole point of the ablator. It's the whole point. Can we spin for Oh, I didn't... Where is it? Where was it exploding? Not actually sure. Where there it is. There's the part that got me from the planet to here. Yay! People believe. Hey, I'm a boss OG. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. We are currently delving deep into the atmosphere, trying to bring ourselves into orbit around Kerbin. I'm a little unsure about whether it's actually going to happen, though. A little unsure. I'm more worried about this exploding, because if this explodes, then the heat shield is no longer attached to our crew cabin. And bad things will happen there. Bad things will happen. No, we don't do spam here. You'll get timed out, Algar. You will get timed out. Oh man, are we actually going to, like, rip through? Did I need to go deeper? Did I need to go deeper? We're on our way back up. We're on our way back up through the bits that don't... Oh, man. Oh, man, look. We're miles away. Why didn't that slow me down? So, I'm hearing much deeper. Much deeper. It kind of went alright, though. Well, like, we didn't explode. Just didn't go very well. Only wasted half of our only got through half of our ablator, so that obviously means we can spend a little bit more on it, right? Okay, so this is going not ideal, but it's going, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. This having to scroll out so much is really starting to get to me, though. I want to focus on Kerbin here. Just make sure that this number stays the same, because it turns out we need to go deeper, much deeper. Should probably quick save when we get inside, right? Just bounced off the atmosphere. I don't know about bounced. We definitely stopped. Slowed down a bit. Let's have a look. Let's come out here and see, like, what... Why is my orbit out so far? Is that the swing by of Kerbin that's doing that? Yeah, look. I come around and it kicks me out. That's bad, yo. Maybe we should try and get ourselves pointed over that direction. What do you guys think? Is that a thing to work with? Add maneuver. Come around like this. It's going to be tough. To get this doing exactly what I want, it's going to be tough. Something like that. It's just the other side of the pole, right? Just the other side of the pole. Should be fine. Let's move this maneuver node. Alright, it's not going to do it for me. It's because I'm still travelling at speed. No wonder. No wonder. I thought I'd stopped. Okay, let's just make this burn. Let's see where we end up with it. Hopefully we're going to end up on the other side of the planet. Watch the periaps come through. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just have a look at what that does to my orbit. Okay, yeah, that brings it down in amongst Juno. That's good. Okay, periaps of 20 seems good to me. I don't see why that would be any bother. I see many reasons for that to be bother, but let's do it. Crazy thought, what if ZTech is the Illuminati? I know, I mean, what if the crazy AI is actually running everything? I mean, that would be terrible, right? A rectangle. I'm not sure if that's offensive or not, but I laughed at it, so that's a thing. Okay, there we go. Cleaned up the mess. Cleaned up the mess. Are we... I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, I think we're about to explode. As long as it blows up my engines and leaves the heat shield. Oh, look at that. That was almost exact. Oh, no. Is the heat shield there? Is that occultation? Is that what's going on there? Is that protecting me from the heat? I don't know, but that was very... What? What? Why did that happen? Hey, we were going fine there, and then suddenly extra things happened. Technically, the A in AI is a triangle, so Illuminati confirmed. It's true. It's true. Man, you are reminding me to pimp my Reich. I mean, you got to. You got to. Oh, I didn't save it just outside Kerbin, did I? That's what I wanted to do. Look at that. Did you watch that change? It's when I hit warp to thick. Right. That's not a thing we're going to do. That's not a thing we're going to do. But I know how to get back easier now. I know what maneuvers I need to do. Of course, I was coming down on the wrong side of Kerbin, which probably doesn't sound like it's that much of a problem, but it really, really, really is. Did you even see the flag? Which flag? Which flag? It could never possibly be the... I mean, of course not. I mean, why would you? Okay, what's a better way of getting this on the other side of the planet? What is a better way? There's always good ways around, right? Let's try that. That's a lot more equatorial. That's far too... Yeah, 2 kilometers. Why would 2 kilometers not be good? Sounds like something the Illuminati would say. It's true. It's true. Should have made a quick save before this. Dang. Okay, then by the time I'm at geostationary, we want to do some retrogrades. Atheism ball, is that a thing? I didn't know atheism ball was a thing. Does that mean like Roman Christianity ball is a thing? No, nothing happened to the spammer. We just asked him not to, and like a reasonable person, he stopped. It's I know it's weird that, you know, someone who decides they want to spam. Oh wow, that is actually a lot of hot chocolate right there. When did that happen? My keyboard is just going to get worse and worse and worse. So I've been having a lot of. They're not really sticky keys, but keys that don't send their "I am done pressing" signal back. I've got a mechanical keyboard, so it has to do both signals, and man, it's bad. Let's radial out. So that is the one we want. Cool. We'll go about there on that very dot. Can we surface it actually and go radial out? Yeah, look at that. Cool. All big religions have a ball. Okay, I must have missed them. Like, as I say, I only read the comics, so let's bring it up to about 30 and then hit retrograde. Well, that's going back up as well. That's an interesting thing. So what happens if I do orbit like that? Where's the next Xenonaut streams? I actually retired the one we were doing because I was so bad at it. Perhaps we could start a new one if people are interested. I didn't realise people were actually interested. The views started dropping off towards the end. Views definitely started dropping off towards the end. But it was good fun. I actually really enjoyed it. I do enjoy squad games despite being so bad at them. And I really am so bad at them. But I can kind of deal with that, you know. I can live with being bad at games. I'm a YouTuber. Like you realise very quickly that whoever thinks they're good at games is just because they don't actually sit down and watch themselves play. So the 1,000 times they fail at something just goes unremembered in their brains. Is that my fuel gone? That's my fuel gone. Okay, here we go. This should work, right? There's no reason this shouldn't. Try and keep an eye on that whilst we go. I mean, that went very quickly. It's already 200 metres away, 300 metres away, 400 metres away, and here comes the atmosphere. Are we ready for some atmospheric interference? Let's have a look and see what my electric charge is at. That's pretty good. The real question is, can the heat shield handle it? If not the heat shield, can I spin for safety? Is that a thing? I mean, it kind of looks like it's going down. Also kind of looks like it's getting hot. Yeah, maybe the spin for safety is a thing. Get straight, get straight, get straight. No, I'm spinning, this is bad! This is very bad, yo! No, 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 no. This is actually pretty, like, possible to do stuff, but, oh, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? I think we've done it, guys. Despite the panic, I think we've done it. We're about to land. Look at this place. Why have I never been here before? Oh my gosh, look at it. Where are we? It's nice. Okay, so it's here. I've never... all my time playing Kerbal Inside and Collaborative Warfare and all the other things that I've done, never seen this part of the planet. This is lovely. Oh man, we're going to do a challenge here, I think. What do you reckon? Sea to mountaintop? Could be a thing. Why not an inflatable heat shield? I didn't have them at the time. When I sent these guys out, I didn't have them. It's only recently we've cleared the what's it tree. Oh, they did have a scanner. Hello. Oh, no, no, wait. I bet my scientist went and picked stuff up. Best of, I tell you. Review data. Can we, I'm just going to transfer this up to here, quick. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I have no problem with that. It turns out I had science in there, and I'll tell you what, I've got a feeling... got a feeling that the stuff underneath here is probably going to end up getting destroyed. What happens if we do... I've got science to get. Let's get those... log temperature. Let's send that back. I mean, where are we? Oh, cannot transmit diet science. That's a shame. Alright, well, it took half an hour, but we finally managed to get these guys done. Fee fi fo fum, I smell an Ottoman. No, I don't remember that, but that's good. By the way, did Bjork is Swedish? I'm pretty sure Bjork's Icelandic.
Yeah.
Wrong Bjork, but yeah. Observe mystery goo. We've got a tiny bit of science there. That's cool. Let's close this so they don't get like munged out when we land. You know, at 7 meters per second, I'm still expecting this to explode. So let's come down. 7-year mission, guys. A 7-year mission. 7 years, 349 days, and 53 minutes. I mean, that's nearly a 8-year mission, right? 8-year mission. I would never, ever have put enough snacks and stuff in there. Why wouldn't it let me recover? Challenge: if you have the large boats pack or anything that includes the ship parts, try to replicate the... I unfortunately don't have boats parts. I always like to make my boats out of paneling, so I mean that's good. Yeah, 8-year mission. It's the thing, right? It's the thing, man. I cannot breathe. 821 science. All right. Do we get to spend it? Here we go, guys. Are you ready? Bam! That is the entire tech tree cleared. That's crazy. I mean, literally never stuck with a game long enough to do this. So there we go. You have witnessed the first me. I've been playing this game literally since before it came out, you know, in alpha and stuff. Did it. Yay. Did it. Let's have a look at the archives. Let's see, like, Sun reports are quite weak. Moho reports, we've got a few of them. Eve reports, we actually do have Eve reports as well as Gilly reports. We have touched the surface of Eve, just not with a Kerbal. Kerbin I'm not even going to look at because, man, we've done everywhere. Juno we've done as well as Ike. Drez we literally just got back from. Jewel is actually, like, weak in the science. We've not sent a proper mission to Jewel. We've just sent the Cassini probe out. And Elu, not even been touched. Not even been touched. Yeah, the first time I've been on KSP Edge, Jeb Stranded on live 28 years. Good shout, man. I mean, that's what you should do with Jeb. That is what you should do. Oh, look, we did 2 years worth of travel there. 2 years worth of travel. Let's go and see what Jeb is up to, shall we? Let's see if we can get him home. Not home. Let's see if we can send him to his... Oh. Oh. Why would you do this to me? Oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and it's not... Oh, it's stolen my screenshot off me as well. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Obviously, Steam gives you this the screenshots you took during your last session, but now that I've changed that, it's not the same session anymore. KSP. This one. Man-made asteroid belt. I'm going to put man in inverted commas, right? I suppose I could be showing you guys what I'm doing here, but upload, bam, upload. Some good pictures here. Some good pictures. So anybody who actually has anything to do with my Steam page should be able to see that. There is an Al-Qaeda. Oh, wow. ISIS ball is a thing as well. Oh, man, that's crazy. I mean, I understand why. They are a faction in the world, and I'm sure they're not exactly complimentary about ISIS in that, but... Okay, we've got an hour left. Oh, we're going to go check out Jeb. Let's see if this crashes me again. What's it going to do? What's it going to do? Okay. Cool. Oh, excuse me. I wonder how long we've been simulating this universe for now. Should we have a look? No, stop. I want to click this. 64 years. This game has been running for 64 years. That is crazy. We need to do this maneuver now. Can I literally just warp to next maneuver? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do? Doesn't look like a can. Oh, this is going to be one of these like really long missions where I just have to like sit here and watch everything go past. But you know what? I don't think I'm going to do that with you guys. Like, you don't want to sit here and watch these guys rip through the inner solar system just to go bouncing back out and then take 14 years to go up there, do you? No, I don't either. So what should we do instead? Let's go and have a look at the Space Center. Indeed. On my first ever KSP experience, Jeb was stuck on EVA for about 90 years. I didn't know how to control whilst EVA at the time. Yeah, to be fair, EVA controls were a bit weird when you come from like WASD changes your pitch and then suddenly you're trying to like use that as translation controls. Yeah, I've never been impressed with the way that changes around. I suppose this is the one then, right? Science from space around Min. Let's do this quick. Science from space around Minmus. We can do that. We can do that without even thinking about it. I mean, obviously we're going to have to apply some thought. We have to click some buttons and go through some menus and get everything sorted. But I reckon if we just get right in close. Right in close. Right, no, closer than that. Okay, these are my geostats. This is the Mun. Here's Minmus out here. Alright, cool. Where do we... Look at this cat's cradle of information going on. Space around, right? They asked for space around Minmus. Let's fly in there and see what we can do. Hey, the space tech guy. How's it going, buddy? How's it going? Hope you're having a good time. I'm having a fairly good time. We have just managed to get the Dres mission home. That was good. There was a lot of explosions. We went through the atmosphere quite a lot. This doesn't have any science on it, does it? Nope. It's just a relay probe. Oh, there's some science. Okay, log pressure data. Send it home. Is that good enough? Mission complete? Mission complete! That was rubbish, but cool. We did a mission. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That was quite the coughing fit there. So we sent them down. That retracted, really? Ah, I should have put these on the other way around, facing outwards or something. Because this just looks a little rubbish. Just looks a little rubbish. But it had science, and we've done that contract. What other contracts do we have to do here? Polar orbit of Juno. Okay, that's interesting. We can literally send this type thing, right? Should we see if there's anything else we can send to Juno? Let's try and get some satellite dump on the way, alright? What else do we have to do for... So, if we come into active, let's explore Eve. Make ground contact. We've had enough data on Eve to attempt a landing, or we could stage one. It's up to you. It'll be somewhat disconcerting if all our missions to Eve were only one-way trips. Bring one back to Eve. Okay, so we're like... I'm sure I've made ground contact. Does it have to be a person, a Kerbal? Because I honestly don't think I'm up for an Eve mission. I don't think I got the skills, man. Do you guys think you got the skills? Do you reckon you can do the Eve mission? I don't. I actually don't. Let's have a look at our last Eve ship and see what we can do about it. I seem to have got incredibly close to my microphone. I hope that's alright with you guys. I'm just going to talk at this sort of level inside the mic. Let's get a little ASMR on the go. So I'm going to open our folder here. As soon as the game catches up. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Alright, let's scroll down. Trying to look for... Eve Ascent. Evening. Let's have a look at this Eve Ascent. I don't have the money for it. We might need to just do stuff for money. Oh man, look at this. This is not a thing that went to Eve. No, it didn't. I can tell you that this is terrible. What is this? What have I done here, guys? What have I done? There appears to be a lander inside it. I might take this to, like, Sandbox and see what we can do with it. That is quite the craft, though. Quite the craft. Okay, let's leave here. Let's leave here. I'm a little unsure right now. You may be able to tell. I'm a little unsure. Let's go back and check the contracts, see if there's anything that really is worth taking. Did anybody see anything that was worth taking? I've got to get some monies. Surface data from the surface of Gilly. I mean, I can do that. Space around Drez, I can't do that. Build a new surface outpost on Juna is not my bag. Rescue someone around the Mun. It's not exactly big monies. It's not exactly big monies. Send the LRSSTO. Let's see if I've got it loaded up, man. And then yeah, if we've got it and have the money for it, because we're at like the weak points. What's today's conversation points? That's a good point actually. I don't know. I had a party last night, so my conversation skills are a little drained. But what's been happening? I've heard there was a Ariane 5 launch today. Yesterday, sorry. Yesterday. I'm looking for L's, aren't I? Not this one. LRSSTO. Do you reckon this can get to Eve? I reckon we can use it to go pick up a Kerbal in orbit. Let's get Bob out of there, and let's launch this. And we're gonna grab a mission. There is indeed a mission I want. We're gonna send it out on a bit of a test flight. See if we can get round the moon. You've landed it on Eve before. Okay. Did it get back? That's a question there. Is did it get back? But it can't come back. Okay. Alright. Well, unfortunately, that is a vital part of the Eve mission. Oh man, you're umming and ah for 2 seconds and half your viewers disappear. Oh, where is he? There he is. Right. Let's get this on the go and see if we can go rescue a guy from around the Mun. This should be relatively simple. The hardest part will be me flying it into orbit. I'm pretty bad at flying SSTOs into orbit. It's why I'm not very good at designing them. So there was a new LIGO hit this week, wasn't there? Or did people just get excited about the one we already knew about? I saw there was LIGO news today. Okay, let's probably should have set up some things, right? Let's hope it didn't actually trigger those. If I was parachutes, where would I be living? Oh, they're inside. Hello. Ah, okay, slight problem. That didn't want to be there. Revert to spaceplane hangar. We're going to get rid of that. Baby Fox Anustic update. Found out he now steals food from the cupboards with a Durkin's help. They now have a shortage of bacon. That's a shame, man, but, you know, animals are not silly. They know how to get stuff. Yeah, let's try this without any load. That should be good. That should be good. Ooh, blood pressure's up. I'm looking at my vein on my arms. The veins on my arms, they are popping out. It's been a while. No, why? It's kind of just sat there in a screen. I've got my crash thing up, but Kerbal was just sat there going, nah, I didn't want to do that. Nah. Just hung there. The computer was like, it's not doing anything. Are you sure it's not doing anything? I'm like, are you sure it's not doing it? There's not a thing that it can be doing, because it's really not disappeared, but then it disappeared. And I was like, no, why? I can only assume it's the space debris. Computer was anschlushed. It was, you know, it really was. The technical difficulties picture, yeah, no, thanks very much. Then it's a really good picture. It's definitely Definitely conveys stuff, you know. Conveys that I'm having troubles. Low. Okay, let's see if we can spend 3/4 of an hour learning to fly an SSTO. Probably. I mean, that's the way I work, right? That's the way I work. Things seem to be taking a little bit longer than they normally would. It's probably because I am both ill and hungover. There's nothing quite like that double whammo, you know. Do we have an autosave ship at the top? Yeah, there we go. Look. Awesome. I like that. I like that. How long do we have left for the stream? 45 minutes. Indeed it is. Yes. I'm going to try and make my way the whole way through it. I'm currently making an Eve mission, surface roving around to every biome. The return craft is mathematically able to reach Eve orbit, but I have to go to every biome first. Yeah, what I should do is between now and next week, spend a long time sat down working out an actual Eve mission. You know, what I need to send, what I need to make sure I've got, put a little base down, because obviously what I want to do is send people out, do a few missions in Eve, despite the fact that I've got all the science, doesn't mean I don't want more science, and kind of work from there. Okay, let's figure out what the buttons do. Okay, that's the one I want. Now, has this turned on? There we go, air breathing. So 1 is the cycle change, 3 is the nukes, 2 just turns the engines on and off. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. I was going to pop those solar panels then and see what worked for them, but that's a bad idea when we're trying to accelerate up to, like, you know, stupidly fast through the atmosphere. When are we going to start work on the first episode? Probably Monday, mate, if that's alright with you. As you can see, I've installed camera tools and I'm trying to figure out how to do the pathing stuff. I used to know, it used to be relatively simple, but I've forgotten. So I can't even remember what button it is to press to put the new path in. So yeah, if you want to learn how to use the camera tools, Zed, that's a good thing. What's this hoodoo I hear? Prepping for a stream. Blasphemy. To be honest, I never prep for a stream. So it's probably a good idea to try for. Probably a good idea to try for at some point. Okay, as we're coming up to 3.900 meters per second, I'm just going to nose down, just to give the rapiers a little bit more help as they get through the speed of sound. Turns out, actually, this number of rapiers don't really need the help. Don't really need the help. We're just going to fly at this speed. I'm not even going to like turn the cracking up a little bit here. How long have I been on YouTube? Oh, 4 years, maybe? Something like that. 4 years. Okay, let's slow ourselves back down. This is going very well. Going very, very well already. At some point... Alright, Andy Space, see you later, man. See you later. I'm going to... Nope, that was the wrong button. Lol. I'm going to pop these. That's what I wanted to do there. Listening for the change. There we go. You can see they just went up and then back down. The thrust is what I was watching there. Literally caught it just on the change. That was very good. When this hits down to about 100 meters per second, I'm going to hit go again on the change of mode, which should hopefully get us there. I'm watching my speed. I'm watching my Apple apps. Things are going very well. Let's do the mode change now. 79 kilonewtons. Is that it? Okay, I thought they gave out a little bit more when in closed cycle, but that's cool. Just nosing up a bit to try and get my my Apple apps higher through the atmosphere. The higher up out of the atmosphere I am, the slightly easier it is to get into a circular orbit. And now that I'm up there like that, actually, you can see 90 kilometers, something like that. I'm just going to kill those. We're gonna use our nukes to get to the moon. The name of the series, the Space Kerbal Odyssey. I'm not sure yet. Actually, that's a good point. We need a good name. We need a good name. Game of Orbits. I don't know. Kerbal into space, maybe. Hey, Super Gary Gamer, welcome to the last 40 minutes of the stream. I am both hungover and ill, which means today's stream has been going amazingly well, because, you know, that's how things work. To be fair, we've actually done pretty well. We've done 2 missions. Just my commentary's been a little bit more stilted than normal. I'm just like, what are we doing? Got a thing to do here? Going around like this. Alright, so before I do any of that, let's run through some buttons just to see if any of these did it. Couldn't see them, so let's extend those out. We've got to make sure we got the power. Power. I got a new 24-inch bike, major upgrade from the 16-inch. Wow, nice, nice. When you say bike, you mean pedal one or rum? Twitchi, you sure you're right? You need a rest, seriously. No, I'll live. Show must go on, man. The show must go on. Somehow I'll make it. Somehow. Okay, where are we? Yeah, this is good. I'm gonna start going fast again. Start going fast. YouTube equals #1 priority. It's true. It's true. I go through a lot for you guys, you know, but that's fine because I enjoy it. I really do. Really do enjoy doing this. I'm not feeling it so much when I'm like, okay, now I've got to think about the next thing to say, and my brain's just like, I don't know, I can't think about things to say. Why are you asking me right now? We could always replace you with a neural net. I mean, we could do. I'm currently working on an advertiser bot for myself. Because, like, the one thing that I'm terrible at is like letting people know that I'm doing stuff. So I'm gonna set up a little bot on my computer that the whole time it's running, it's just like telling Reddit that I've got videos to watch. You know, posting one out a day or something. Every stream day, it starts like spamming my Twitter and stuff like that. Because it turns out everything's got an API, so that's good. And AI easy. Well, you know, just replace minor functions with AIs until you suddenly realise your entire job's been automated, right? That's how things work, yeah. that's how I work anyway. Okay, we're gonna make it all the way up. I think we are gonna make it all the way up. We could probably have done with another like 10-15 degrees on our pitch on the way up to our Apple apps here, but I think that the fact that we're more than halfway up to orbit, at least numerically, you can see here, because normally you start at 400 by the time you get up here, minus 400, sorry, and then you're trying to push past it. This is good. Right, let's try and figure out where the moon is. Of course, I needed to have just taken off straight up. Okay, well, that's a thing. As it is, actually, where my periapse is coming out should be ideal. So if we get the periapse literally just grazing the top of the atmosphere, we should be able to get a full O-Birth effect boost. Which is, you know, what everybody wants, right? Who doesn't want O-Birth effect? The real question is how good it's going to be at capturing itself into orbit around the moon. I don't know. I mean, two nuke engines, not the most impressive when it comes to weight ratio, but you know, I've been flying around with a lot of nukes, so yeah, can't really argue about them too much. I use them a lot. Okay, we're coming up at least onto a smooth orbit where we would just be skimming the surface of the planet. That's fine. I can live with that. Probably want to like pull my nose down a little bit more just to make sure I'm circling my orbit rather than trying to push up, but whatever. I have just realised that I've pushed my Apple apps up. Oh, let's push my nose down and try and get this to about 70. As close to 70 as I can get without like dipping below the atmosphere. That would be good. Let's speed up. Bam. Oh no, nearly. There we go. 44 meters above the above the atmosphere. That's pretty good. Oh, unfortunately, I'm a little bit late. A little bit mistimed. No, I didn't want to set that as target. I wanted to add a maneuver. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we pushed this out. I should really... It used to be that if you double-clicked over here, you'd lose your target, but like you kept on losing your target too often, so that's become a bit obsolete. Set that as target. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Ooh. Just literally the touch. That's all I want. Oh look, the more I get to periapse, the closer it gets. Which, again, O-Birth effect in action. Something like that. Like if we just go up, make the transfer as slow as possible, we can then like slow down as slow as possible. That's good. I think you're missing your Discord link in the description. Yeah, okay, yeah, actually, you know what, Zed, that's good. Could you put it into the chat box for me so I can just do a quick copy and paste, and I will do that. I will do that. That's a good idea. Okay, the plane has spun around. We've got a 5-minute burn according to these engines. Alright, cool. So let's get 2 minutes away from the burn. Burn. So normally I don't like burning more than 2 minutes away from my manoeuvre node. Takes 2 or 3 burns to eject efficiently. Well, we're only going to the moon, so it should be okay. If I go to 2 minutes, as I was literally just saying, I don't like burning more than 2 minutes away from the manoeuvre node, because if you look here, we're not actually close. We can end up like skimming through the planet or something like that. But when we come out the other side, we've already started tweaking our orbit, and it'll be a lot straighter at that point. If I look up here, as we're burning more and more, this is going to become straighter and straighter as this side of the circle goes out more and more. That's not quite how it works, is it? But that's how it works in my brain, anyway. Can I copy this? So whenever I find myself with more than 2 minutes worth of burn, I always make sure that it happens afterwards. That was very badly explained, and I'll probably try and explain it better. Join me and other stream friends in Discord chat. That kind of makes it sound like I'm going to be chatting on Discord during the stream. I'll think of a better way of wording that so it doesn't look... Hey, Tom, how's it going, buddy? Please help. You're having troubles. Unless it's space troubles that I can help out in space, I'm afraid I'm not going to be very much helpful to you. I'm gonna definitely be restrictive in how I can help you. But please, Tom, tell me how. Tell me how. Okay, the burn is going well. Let's time accelerate up. Let's get this going fast, shall we? Oh yeah. Oh, what's that? Bit of debris on the surface of the planet. Is that what's going on? Don't change your target whilst doing a manoeuvre. That's so bad. I nearly did it. I nearly did it. Let's turn this round to get a little bit of sun on the top, just for the looks. You know, it's a good-looking craft. Should definitely make use of it. I'll be silent for now. I have 0 ideas left to chat. It's okay. Well, normally, you know, chat happens by bouncing off other people's ideas inside the chat, right? I made the link to never expire. Yeah, no, that's good, man. That's good. Thanks, Tex. Good shout. Good shout. Super Gary Gamer has joined Discord. I was fairly sure you were already part, but yeah, cool. Say hello in the main lobby. By the time I'm done on stream, I will be there to talk as well. Tom, we prefer to use the phrase solid male spheres here. Thanks. But yeah, that sounds painful, and I can't help you with that either. Just kind of roll around on the floor going, that helps a little bit. Actually does. It's amazing how much going can help you with pain. There's a pain! Alright, that's pretty good. We're just making the transfer up there. I'm going to click this and see how far off the actual transfer we are, because obviously every time we go, hey, warp up here, it decides that its numbers aren't right or something like that. So, that's how that works. I'm going to go faster if we can. Of course we can. Always can go faster. I love this line thing that happens here. It's not what I normally expect from the Kerbal. You don't normally expect to see the next part of the patch conics, but I'm kind of glad that it does work like that. It looks good. Looks a little messy, but I like the look of it. Right, are we getting in close? Close enough? Yeah, there we go. Let's add a manoeuvre. Where is he? Here's the question. We're supposed to be rescuing someone from orbit, right? Where are they? Let me quickly space send. Wait. Is it a problem like this? No. Wait, 0? I thought... Let's go and check. Let's try and... apply some frozen beverages to the area of pain. Or vegetables. Frozen vegetables also help. Sorry for your loss. Lol. Oh, okay. Well, I thought we'd already taken that. Maybe that had happened pre-crash. I don't know. Let's go and check now, shall we? Let's go and check. This should make everything super good. Super good. I kind of wish there was a single button operation to take you to ships that you've just left. That would be pretty useful, you know. I love this communication network I've got on the go here. It's amazing. Okay, where are you, spaceship? There you are. LRSSTO. I'm going to come in for a very gentle... Was your human male spheres? Solid male spheres. Because obviously a sphere is just the surface, right? The containing unit. You know, one unit from the centre or whatever. But a ball is a solid sphere. I know that's a bit picky, but you got to get picky about these things. Where is he? Still don't see him. Science state, there we go. Set as target. Bam. Alright. Not quite like that. That was a little over the top there. Oh, look, can we... Oh, we can't quite. I was going to be like, can we get close in? Whoa. Do you reckon we got the fuel to perform this manoeuvre? Oh, we might have the fuel. I don't think we got the to-weight ratio. Okay, we're going to get down to just crossing through. And right there is where we'll sort out what's going on. Okay, so it tells us we have a burn of unknown. That's nice. Always good. Always good. I'm gonna face roughly in the right direction. Do a. Okay, so it says we've got a minute. That's cool, actually. That's cool. That's a lot less than I thought it was going to be. Why are we talking about reproductive? No, we're talking about the difference between a sphere and a ball. Surely you know this. Too many lines. Well, you know. Am I completely ignoring the roleplay chat? Not completely, but it kind of goes past too quick for me to actually like keep abreast of it. I wonder why I can't point towards my thing there. If I do that, does that stop stuff? Towards my thing, obviously being the maneuver. Oh, Bob, what are you doing here? Oh, Bob. Like, Bob, why are you here, Bob? Bob, seriously, Bob. You're not supposed to be here, Bob. I don't have another seat, Bob. Why are you here, Bob? Alright, we're going to leave Bob behind, obviously. Bob, why would you do this? And we'll send a thing out. We'll send a thing out. Right, how far away are we from our burn? We got some distance. Oh no! We had some distance to burn. We'll make this work. We will make this work. Because we got a lot of fuel anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What are we going to do with Bob? Are we literally going to just... Bye-bye, Bob. We're going to let go. We're going to do a thing. Okay, we're going to leave him there. We'll be back for him. We'll be back. Let's kill that because that's useless to us now. Let's see if Bob can like capture himself in orbit or something. That'll be good. That will be good. That's where we're headed. That's fine. That's all good. We're headed for this little bit of... It says a wreckage. I've got a feeling it's not going to be a wreck when we turn up. It's going to be just like a capsule or something. Is Bob going to be recovered? We'll go out and capture it. Like there's an SSTO in orbit that he can go and try and match up with, right? We'll try and make that a thing. That's why I dumped him. That's why I dumped him in orbit around Kerbin rather than around the moon, or why I sent him out to leave. It's going to be very interesting to see what orbit he ends up on. Also very interesting to see if I can, bam, get him to do most of it with RCS. That's why I want it. Oh no. Oh no, they're coming around this way. Oh no! Okay, well, we've got to completely turn around. Which is not too big a thing. Not too big a thing before at all. This is going to be, indeed, the Bob situation is by far the one that I'm more interested in now, but we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. No, I've just set it to put retrovert. He might be crashing back to the planet. He might be, but I'm almost certain he's going to have the RCS to be able to push himself back up, and then we'll try and meet him up with the recovery SSTO that's out there. I wonder if he can aero brake. I wonder. So why is he saying in his games he always prioritises crew safety? I used to. I don't anymore. I'm like, these Kerbals, they can survive the harshness of space. They're like tardigrades, right? Water bears or whatever they're called. Things that can go out into orbit, get exposed to cosmic radiation, come back and still just be like, what, bruh? You got a thing? New movie, Bob, The Situation. Could be a thing. Could be a thing. Alright, I want that to match with that. Okay, that's significantly better than where it was. We'll do something about this. Add a maneuver. We'll add to the descending. No? Okay. Like that? Is that really what we want? 0.65431. Maybe? Yeah, something like that. And put it round to there, to here. There we go. That is the maneuver we want to do. Should we find out what's going on? Go to Albuquerque today, Phoenix tomorrow. Man, that is a travel. I am like super jealous. And watch out for that wrong turn at Albuquerque, right? We've been warned about that stuff. Alright, I'm going to switch to Bob and see what's going on here. Yes, laters, man. I hope you have a really good time. I hope you have a really, really good time. Let's see what Bob's up to. We want to be close with Bob. Why is his... Pick jetpack away. Don't be wasting your fuel now. Don't be wasting your fuel now. Okay, so he's coming... that's alright. That's a fairly good orbit. Can I set up maneuver nodes for him? I can. Okay, more importantly, is it him? Scrap collector loaded? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you. Set as target. It's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. So this is... He's going the wrong way, isn't he? He's going this way. They're going that way. Did I just launch this in the wrong direction or something? I mean, like, what have I done here? I don't think Bob's going to have the fuel to do that. Do you think? Because look at that. That would be ideal. that's the one, dude. 17 kilometers. That's pretty good. I wonder. I want him facing that way. We can do this, right? Yeah, like that. Okay, I'm going to put his backpack away now. Okay, he's now floating, facing the right direction, ready to do a maneuver. He's not got that much, has he? Oh well, we'll see what he can do. We will quick save when we get out there. Obviously, next thing I want to do is add an alarm, full burn. 2 days. It's going to take 2 days to drift out there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Switch to. Okay. Right, 20 minutes to try and rescue Bob, rescue this other Kerbal, find out what's going on, get back, maybe pick up Bob on the way. I don't know if that's a thing that we can do. I'll be honest, I'm mostly interested in how this is going to re-enter. Mostly interested in how it's going to re-enter. Okay, let's walk around this way. Warp it, yeah. I wonder if I can warp to next maneuver. I probably don't want to do that, as it doesn't know how long it's going to take me to burn. Right? That's a thing we need to worry about right here. That is a thing we need to worry about. Let's get in even closer. At some point this might even change from orbit to target, which will be hilarious. This is the wrong burn in the wrong place. Low. Keep going, keep going, keep going. A little bit further. A little bit further. Okay, something like this. I'm actually going to kill that now. Kill is the wrong word. Kill is always so super strong. That's not what I want to do. I ain't killing stuff. I'm just making a burn and letting it roll. Okay. 1.5 kilometers. Bam, that's looking good. What's Bob up to? He's fine. He's fine. Let's do a warp round. He is definitely going to have one to... Oh, is he going to come down and go back out? Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. Chat is now silent. Chat gets silent every now and then. That's fine. Especially when I'm not particularly on the ball myself. Like, I don't have an amazing amount of things to talk about because... so, does that help? Let's talk about the zombie invasion. How about that? That sounds like something we could talk about. Like, honestly, if zombies were to come and turn up, why aren't you able to do stuff? What? How would you do? That's why. Okay. Do they make power? Does anybody know if these make power? Yeah, if zombies were going to turn up at your house, I mean, literally right now while you're sat there staring at your PC, would you know what to do? Would you know how to like defend thyself? Where to go? Almost everybody has a zombie plan, right? I'm completely safe. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're not lack of brains, right? No. Sorry, I made myself laugh, which obviously means that I cough a lot. For some reason, these two things are synonymous. Humour, eh? No. Right, let's start slowing ourselves down. Okay, this should work. Are we drifting away here? We are drifting away. We'll kill it with cuteness. It's a good plan, Luna. It's a good plan. We all know zombies are not impervious. At least we have something in common. No! Burn! Did you know Wikipedia keep a list of burn units? I always think that's one of the best things to pop down as a link for when something like that's just happened. Like, oh, the mute key didn't work. Sorry about that, guys. In fact, I've stopped myself spinning. Wait, what's going on here? Stop! What part of stop are you not getting? Okay, liquid fuel is about to die. Turns out coming to the moon, difficult times. Difficult times. What we're going to do is get this guy out on EVA if it's available. And he's going this way. Okay, here we go. This should be good. Let's set this as a target. 8 meters per second. That's good. We can live with that. Down, across, up. All right. The rescue is in operation. I really don't think that I'm going to be able to get... Oh wait, we've got the closed cycle rapier, haven't we? Maybe we want to use that. Okay, I'm here for Bob's seat. There we go. That's how you slow down. You just kind of crash into it. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? That way. What version of the camera am I on? Seems like I'm drifting in a funny way. Funny way. Okay. It's the version where I have to keep pressing space to get my Kerbal looking the way I want him to look. It is him, isn't it? Yeah. Come on, you can do it. I believe in ya. There we go. Right, we have access to the side now. Is this the right side? Grab. Board. Okay. Right, we're good. We can leave now, I think. So to leave, we actually want to be going. Oh, that's good. From this periapse mark here. Add maneuver. Go. No. What? Are we going the wrong way round? Of course we're going the wrong way round. Okay. Add maneuver and go. Right. Well, that's the maneuver I want to perform. I don't know. No, not with that. Not with that inclination. Let's do this again. Things are going wrong. There we go. So what I'm trying to avoid here, you see how this apoapse goes up so high? I'm trying to avoid that. That looks like where I leave, so that'll probably do. Let's see if we can do this one, and then we'll go and deal with Bob. Dear Bob. The nose cone, or rather lack of it, will make troublesome re-entry. Yeah, I noticed this after I'd launched it, but it was far too late at that point. Fact, Jupiter's moon Europa orbital period is almost the same as its rotational period. So it's tidally locked. That's what that means, right? If it orbits at the same rate it rotates, it's tidally locked. I honestly don't think this has got the oomph to get home. Not that I know what we're going to do if this doesn't have the oomph to get home. Send a refuel mission out, I suppose. Watching the electric liquid fuel go down. Actually, I think we'll be okay. Everyone believe with me. 2 and 3. X, that'll do. We'll wait until we leave and then just come up to the apoapse. Because I've got so little fuel, I'm going to have to try and do this like efficiently. That's disgusting, I know. We need to deal with Bob in 2 hours. But as I've got that set, that's cool. We'll make use of that. Jump to ship. Tidally locked celestial bodies are quite common. Yeah, whenever they get close, whenever they're too close to their home world, if you will. Okay. Am I going to be able to do this? I don't know. Well, here we go. We're gonna actually to do that. I'm gonna do a quick save first, because if this goes wrong, we've got to try something else, right? And go. Let's look how much fuel we've got. I think we're going to be just short. I'm looking at how fast this is burning down. Let's pull that back up. See how much of a gap we've got there and how much of a gap we got there. I think literally just short. I've got a feeling this is 500 meters per second that we have to burn through. We just carry on. Yeah, let's just carry on and see what happens. Let's just carry on and see what happens. When this fuel is gone, then it's gone. And we'll make do. And we'll just see what happens. As long as he's not going to die. Watching my periapse here. Yeah, no, we could. Let's do it. I'm going to go all the way through. No, don't make me spin like that. Why would you make me spin like that? Thankfully, that's just the camera by the looks of it. So now we've got to go down to minus 400 and back up, I believe. I believe this is where the majority of the fuel is actually going to get used. Jupiter's ring is probably made up of amethyst dust and debris caused by micrometeorites. I mean, the chances are that's the thing. Like, it could be dust that was just kind of kicking around in the solar system anyway. Yeah, I think people should get more access to roleplay, but people want to swear in there, so it's not a public thing. I don't know, maybe we'll make an adult roleplay page and not adult. Obviously by that I don't mean like sexy times. Okay, here we go. Once that starts kicking around, we are Okay, that's Bob. Okay. Oof, oof. Ooh, I thought we were going to have troubles there. Bob, really supposed to be looking that way. Yeah, we ain't going to make it back. Yeah, that's the face, Tech. That is the face. Can we do an up like this? Yeah, there we go. Headed in the right direction at least. Yeah, no, we are not going to come up, are we? We're not going to get out the top of the atmosphere. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. I mean, I suppose we could technically go further out, turn around up there. Just watching all these numbers. As long as this gets above plus 70, I'm going to be a happy man. I'm going to be a very happy person. Okay. Alright. Let's just... Let's get that there. I don't know if that actually helps or not, but... Are we, like, ridiculously close to getting this right? Oh, we are literally ridiculously close. Oh, look at this. Eight kilometres. I think Bob's going to save himself, guys. No, he's not. he's going to be stranded in this particular orbit here. We'll leave him for now, because he's relatively easy to rescue now, right? He's going in the same way. Maybe we'll have some fun with it. Hey, who knows, man? Who knows? It's all just make-believe, hey? Alright. I'm at Periapps. I don't want to be at Periapps. I want to be at Apple Apps. Let's get around and do it. Do it! Stop that, please. Just... And you as well. Go away. I want to warp here. Alright, this is good. This is good. Last 10 minutes of the stream, definitely. Oh wow, and it's just started raining. Welcome to England. Just turned my head out the window. It's just like absolute wall of water out there. That's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. Okay, right. This can't turn because it's got no electric, right? Which is ridiculous. Okay. Is that starting the tumble in the right direction? That has. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Just had to make sure my solar panels were facing. Okay, look at my Periapps here. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. It's really going to have trouble on the re-entry. Really going to have trouble. Twitchi, if you have a theory about Saturn's North Polar Hexagon, what would it be? Actually, I just called what's the word I'm looking for? Turbulence. I just think turbulence has done it. If you spin your tea around, doesn't even stop raining there either. I know, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Though I hear, as much as I'm used to rain, I hear the Irish have more rain. A friend of mine was telling, and I was like, really? Because it rains a lot here. Okay, is this gonna... Oh, I'm pressing the RCS button instead of trying to turn. Low. Low. I feel my Periapps is up very high here. Am I going to be able to get it down? I don't know. I've not got much fuel left. So, I think we're probably going to end it around about here, guys, with 2 stranded vehicles in orbit. If we get through all of the subscriber designs on Tuesday, we might come and try and sort this out. Oh, is it actually going to make it? I don't think it's actually going to make it. Yeah, if we're done on Tuesday early, we might come and try and save these guys, because that definitely seems like the way that we should try. Actually, I think we are going to make it. If this actually gets down below the number, below 1,000 kilometers, no, 70 kilometers. Okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to see how much it explodes. Because it might very well explode. Who knows? Who knows? This is not an SSTO of my design. You can tell by the way it's actually flying. We're going that way or we're going this way? If I warp here, do I... Yeah, okay, that's good. Bob had a moon encounter. That's bad, yo. I don't know, is it? Is he deorbiting when he does that? Did that go... That just went back up. Wow, we're not going to be able to rescue Bob. Well, not with a craft that's already in orbit. We are going to be able to rescue Bob, but we need to work it out. Make things work properly. Get a different craft on the go. Okay, so I'm currently nose down. I don't think that's a good idea. Do you think we should be going more nose up? Let's retract that solar panel as well. I somehow want to dump all the oxidizer. If I could, that would be so good. So good. Is there a jettison? There used to be jettison fuel. You used to be able to like click a button on most of the engines and it would just let fuel flow through it without like creating thrust, which used to be amazing. It used to be really good. Okay, do you reckon if I extend this one I could really do with a fixed solar panel, you know? Just one fixed solar panel. If I come up here like this. So we were talking about the Saturn's North Polar Hexagon. Which one do you think is more likely to have aliens underneath it? The Great Red Spot or the North Polar Hexagon? Are they more likely to be on Jupiter or are they more likely to be on Saturn? Honestly, I don't know. You know, it'd be nice to know, but I don't. Man, this is going to take a long, long time. Do we want to spend the next 4 minutes just doing this? I mean, honestly, that's probably what we're going to do. Or we're going to let the plane flip out. I mean, you know, whatever needs to happen. Come on, get back round. Get back round. I don't want to blow up my solar panels just yet. Oh, it's Maudie not... Oh, she's only a level 1 pilot. I'm sure she could do radial out. Neptunian Great Dark Spots. Oh, alright, yeah, why not? Honestly, I don't think they'd be out to Neptune because there's like no radiation to feed off of. At least at Jupiter you could like use its magnetic field to power whatever it is you're doing. Saturn's a little bit better. A little bit worse, sorry, but not much. Jupiter is definitely the one where you can siphon power off of stuff. Okay, well that's an atmosphere. That's an orbit. No aliens there. Gas giant. Remember. Are you saying that aliens can't have like balloon stuff? Neptune still has internal heating, although barely. Exactly. It's not really enough to survive off, right? But yeah, aliens, like we as a species are already talking about how we could like colonize the upper layers of the Venetian atmosphere because it's about the right atmosphere, and you know, if we had a 1K one atmosphere balloon, if we had a balloon with 1 atmosphere in it and just dropped it in Venus, we would sink below the 1 atmosphere level and then be buoyant. Acid rain would be a problem, but you know, I don't think it's that much of a problem. Not the acid rain, yeah. We could protect against that. So I don't see why advanced civilizations, you know, the guys that are keeping an eye on us, because that's a thing, right? I don't know why they couldn't be hiding out in a gas giant. Absolutely no reason for it. Actually kind of working alright. It's a shame that the Kraken really needs to keep burning us out of the way, twisting us out of the way, whatever. One of these needs to work because having my thin bit pointing that way is really not helping. Okay, there we go. That's roughly where I want it. Do you think they would start with balloons? They're not from here. They're not from there. I don't think they would start. Yeah, I'm about to say that doesn't quite make sense, mate. But no, I don't think they would start with balloons. But I think they could quite happily make a little bubble with their own environment. And I'm not saying they need to have our environment, but they can have their own environment, right? Oh, that tumble works for me. Let's just leave the tumble. I mean, ideally we want to be like pointed downwards like this. It's really cutting deep, right? Cutting deep. At some point, this is going to become a real issue. I'm surprised how much my Apple Apps is dropping. I know that it's tiny numbers compared to the number it is, but I can actually like physically watch it all dropping. So that's a thing. That's the Space Center there. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, last couple of passes. We are technically done with today's stream, and I would say thank you very much to everyone that has stayed around until the end. I apologise deeply for my lack of hype. I've listen, got a nose full of stuff. I don't like it. I would like to not have it, especially as it would help me pick up my my streaming game. Let's see what Bob's up to here. He's about to encounter a moon. What's the word I'm looking for? A moon encounter again. Hey, Space Potato, how's it going? You are literally coming up on the last couple of minutes of the stream. I'm busy trying to deorbit this SSTO that my good friend Landstrider gave me. You missed today. We did a couple of Minman missions. We brought the guys back from Dres. We did a moon rescue, and now we're literally just trying to land this SSTO because this is the guy we rescued from the moon. I just wanted to get some money. Basically, we're running out of cash. We got a cash flow problem. We also have a gravity flow problem. Oh, Ceres is my favourite planet. Full stop. Wise, like I people started complaining about Pluto, and I'm always like, dudes, have you even heard of Ceres, Eris, you know, any of the other dwarf planets? And they're like, what? And it's like, well, why do you care about this ball of rock out in the middle of nowhere that you've not even been able to see through your telescope? Like what are you even trying to say here, you know? And then they look at me funny. This is why people don't like me very much. No, I don't know. No, I don't know why people don't like me very much, because I'm a bit of an idiot. Okay, here we go again. Honestly, I think people like me. I don't see why not. Stabilise. We don't need to stabilise. Alien life does not need to be multicellular. In my eyes, it could be bacterial. So yes, we could have bacterial aliens, but I don't think they'd be the guys to build spaceships and come travelling. Like the bacterial life could very well colonize the galaxy through it's what's called panspermia, you know, where asteroid hits a planet that has life on it, the ejected stuff has life on it, hits another planet, it works its way out to the outside of the solar system once more, gets hit by something, doesn't really matter what it is, a comet, an asteroid, whatever, more life gets ejected outside of the system and goes to another star. Panspermia is great. I built a PC with a screwdriver and my bare hands. You know what? I did that as well. This one right here. Didn't really need the screwdriver. Nowadays, almost everything comes with clips. We've managed to deorbit about halfway now. This is good. Eris Ceres, 4 Vesta. I just call it Vesta. Sedna, Ida, Dactyl. The dwarf planets are amazing. The moment you start getting that sphericalness, it's cool. Imagine if alien life is just a single-celled organism. It's working together to make a multicellular organism. Like ants. Lots of individual units working together to make a bigger unit. I don't know, maybe. I could see that being a form of life that we have not thought about. People have thought about it. By the way, Pluto orbits a barycentric gravitational pull due to Saturn. Yeah. It's not just due to Sharon as well. I mean, like, Nix and Cerberus and the other moons definitely come into play there. Because they're all just so small. It's just all so small. Yeah, Pluto's a nice round thing, and Nix and Cerberus are, like, actual asteroids. But their thing. Help, I'm being whacked with a plastic police BT stick. Well, if it's plastic, you don't have to worry too much. The ones the police actually have are metal. They hurt. I should imagine. I've not been struck by one. What a terrible day it would be if I did get. It's quite, yeah. I mean, like you can draw many parallels between Charon and Pluto and Earth and the Moon. See, this focusing on Pluto, because Pluto wasn't the only thing that got demoted. I mean, are you aware that back in 1910, something like that, okay, maybe Wise can give me the exact date because I can't remember it off the top, that, back in the 1800s, let's say back in the 1800s, we found these things between Jupiter and Mars, and one of them was very much a planet. We're like, oh look, this thing, Ceres, Asteroid 1, Ceres, it's a planet. Yeah, there's a planet out there. Oh look, there's another planet there, and another planet, and this planet's a bit smaller, and this one's just a ball of rock, and then there's this tiny thing. Oh, these can't be planets, they're asteroids, right? And no one gets annoyed about the fact that the asteroids have been demoted from planets, apart from me, turns out. But everyone's like, Pluto. Screw that little ball of rock. I'm quite anti-Pluto, it turns out. I dislike Pluto. It's the one that's been singled out, where there are many, many other astronomical objects out there that deserve your love. And you don't know. No, not the Trojans, the asteroid belt. But yeah, even the Trojans themselves, there's stuff out there. And the thing is, it's not really a demotion, it's just a reclassification. But there are lots of other things that, people want to call planets but don't get planet status because it was just in the wrong time. Honestly, we need to change the way we talk about things. We need to talk about things that orbit the sun and things that orbit the sun, Those are the classifications we need. And even then, that's a bit shaky. Where do brown dwarfs fit into this? Oh, everyone makes fools of themselves on live streams. I wouldn't worry about that. That's not a problem. What? We're out the other side. Out the other side. Going around again. This is taking a lot longer now. This is the point where I'm considering leaving it. By the way, scientists think that there is possibly a planet 9 in the Oort cloud. Might be mistaken. It could be a Kuiper belt. Yeah. So they reckon there's the real optimists reckon there's at least 2 more planets out there. Because if you think about all the planets that we've had detections of, I mean, I'm not talking about the Kepler planets, I'm not talking about the transit planets, but if you look at the planets we've been able to image, there are planets we've been able to image. What's the name of that one? It's because of an H. But anyway, we've got a picture of one planet around a star, right? The thing with that planet, it is further out than Pluto is, and it's a gas giant, right? Yeah, that's exactly my point, TSG. Is that this want to classify things in different manners just isn't working. Just isn't working at all. It's what we've done is we've taken a smooth continuum, taking this smooth progression from tiny grains up to giant stars, because that's what it is, this nice smooth, because you can find a point anywhere along that line in the solar system itself, pretty much. I know we don't have super Earths, and I know we don't have brown dwarfs, but just run with me here. we can get examples of pretty much anything we want, any size. So why do we have to split them down into individual bits based on this really arbitrary? Well, obviously an asteroid is different from a planet, and you're like, okay, but what about Ceres? Where does that fit in? All right, what about Pluto? Why doesn't that fit in? Our classification system is broken, badly broken. It's because we started classifying things before we realised that it was a continuum. How can't we find planets in our own solar system, but finding planets 80 light years away? I know, it's crazy, right? But it's because the planets around the stars that are far away, easier to spot, are reflecting different things. when we look out for our own solar system, not only do we have this massive area to search, massive area to search, but almost everything out there is dark. Dark. Oh no, people have always been searching around us, Wise. It's just harder. Like, quite a lot harder. And with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time, where we're going to do, on Tuesday, subscriber designs. If you are not aware of the challenge I have currently running at the moment, go and check out my Discord. Link is in the description. I will be back on Tuesday, as I say. Maybe we'll get this done on the end of Tuesday, but if definitely not, we will be getting it done on a Saturday. So I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye!